What if Kim Taehyung's quiet Hawaii vlog and fleeting Instagram stories were not just memories, but messages hiding in plain sight? Are you ready to question everything you thought you saw? What did you feel when you watched it? Is the question echoing across timelines, group chats, and late-night fan discussions? And before you read any further, pause for a moment and ask yourself too. If you felt curious, emotional, or strangely calm yet unsettled, don't scroll away just yet. Leave a comment, tap like if this story pulls you in, and subscribe for more deep narratives that uncover what lives between the frames. Because this is not just another update about Kim Taehyung of BTS. This is about a moment that felt ordinary on the surface, yet quietly shook millions around the world. Without countdowns, without press releases, and without dramatic captions, Kim Taehyung, globally known as V of BTS, once again proved that he does not need noise to create an impact. In a digital era ruled by speed and spectacle, Taehyung chose stillness. Through a sequence of Instagram stories that flowed like a miniature vlog from Hawaii, he invited fans into fragments of his day. But what made these uploads extraordinary was not what he showed. It was what he did not explain. As the clips disappeared one by one after 24 hours, the questions only grew louder. Why Hawaii? Why now? And why did something so simple feel so deeply personal? At first glance, the stories looked deceptively casual. A quiet road bathed in golden sunlight, the sound of waves breaking against the shore, recorded not as a cinematic backdrop, but as if the phone was simply resting in his hand. A fleeting shot of its shadow stretching across the pavement, followed by a close-up of his feet moving forward, step by step. There was no direct address to the camera, no smile asking for attention, and no explicit message to decode. Yet fans immediately sensed that this was not random. Kim Taehyung has never been an artist who shares without intention, and his silence often speaks louder than words. Hawaii itself carries a symbolic weight. Known for its vast ocean, open skies, and slow rhythm, the island has long been associated with healing, reflection, and escape. When Taehyung chose to share moments from this place, many felt he was inviting the audience into a pause rather than a performance. Unlike typical travel vlogs filled with fast cuts and enthusiastic narration, his Instagram stories unfolded gently, almost hesitantly, as if each clip was a thought he was considering whether to share or keep to himself. That hesitation is what made fans lean closer to their screens. The artistic perspective was unmistakably Taehyung's. The camera lingered on details others might ignore. The texture of sunlight on water, the quiet sway of palm leaves, the empty space between sounds. Even when people appeared in the background, they were never the focus. Instead, the focus remained on atmosphere, on mood, on the feeling of being there rather than documenting it for proof. This approach mirrored his long-standing artistic identity, one that values emotion over explanation and intuition over clarity. As fans replayed the stories, screenshots began circulating online, accompanied by captions filled with speculation and emotion. Some saw the vlog-like stories as a sign of rest after long periods of intense study, a gentle reassurance that Taehyung was taking care of himself. Others interpreted the clips as a form of communication, a wordless letter to fans saying, "I'm here, I'm breathing, and I'm moving forward." The absence of direct explanation allowed each viewer to project their own feelings onto the narrative, turning the stories into a shared emotional mirror. What made the reaction even stronger was the timing, coming after months of anticipation, uncertainty, and longing for updates. These quiet posts felt like a whisper in a crowded room. They did not demand attention, but they received it anyway. Fans described feeling comforted, confused, and unexpectedly emotional, all at once. Some admitted they cried without fully understanding why. Others said the stories made them want to slow down, to walk outside, or to simply sit with their thoughts. Few celebrity updates can claim such an effect without a single spoken word. Kim Taehyung's relationship with visual storytelling has always been deeply personal. From his photography to his music videos, he has consistently gravitated toward images that feel incomplete, leaving space for interpretation. The Hawaii Instagram stories continued this pattern. Rather than presenting a polished version of happiness, he shared moments that felt in between, neither celebratory nor sorrowful, but suspended somewhere in the middle. This emotional ambiguity is precisely what gave the content its power. The vlog-like nature of the stories also blurred the line between public and private. Instagram stories are inherently fleeting, designed to disappear, and by choosing this format, Taehyung emphasized impermanence. He did not archive the moments as highlights, nor did he repost them elsewhere. This decision reinforced the feeling that fans were witnessing something transient, something not meant to be held onto forever. In a culture obsessed with saving and replaying everything, the act of letting moments vanish felt almost rebellious. As the hours passed and the stories expired, the conversation only intensified. Fans revisited their screenshots, analyzing angles, lighting, and sequence. Was the order intentional? Did the movement from day to dusk symbolize a transition? Was the ocean a metaphor for distance, freedom, or longing? No official answers arrived, and perhaps that was the point. By refusing to clarify, Taehyung allowed the meaning to live within the audience rather than on his own terms. Emotionally, the stories resonated because they felt human. There was no attempt to appear extraordinary. No luxury was emphasized, no grand activity showcased. Instead, the focus remained on walking, observing, and existing. In doing so, Taehyung subtly dismantled the barrier between idol and individual. He reminded viewers that behind global fame and intense schedules, there is still a person who finds solace in quiet streets and open skies. The Hawaii vlog stories also reflected Taehyung's evolving artistry. As someone who has repeatedly expressed interest in photography, film, and storytelling, these clips felt like an extension of his creative exploration. They were not promotional, nor were they tied to any obvious project. This lack of commercial framing made them feel sincere, as if he was sharing not to market something, but to express something he could not put into words. For many fans, the most powerful aspect was the sense of trust embedded in the posts. By sharing moments without context, Taehyung trusted his audience to feel rather than demand explanation. He trusted them to sit with ambiguity. In return, fans responded with respect, filling comment sections with messages of support, gratitude, and quiet understanding rather than invasive questions. It became a collective moment of emotional maturity between artist and audience. The global reaction highlighted how deeply Kim Taehyung's presence extends beyond music. His influence lies not only in his voice or performance, but in his ability to shape mood and emotion through subtle expression. A few seconds of video, recorded casually on the phone, managed to spark conversations about rest, identity, and the value of slowing down in a fast-moving world. This is not a power that can be manufactured or strategized. It is the result of authenticity cultivated over years. As fans continue to discuss the hidden meanings behind the Hawaii stories, one truth becomes increasingly clear. Whether or not there was a specific message intended, the impact is undeniable. The stories became a shared emotional space, a pause in the noise of daily updates and endless content. They reminded viewers that sometimes the most profound statements are made without explanation. In the end, perhaps the real question is not what Kim Taehyung wanted to say, but what he allowed others to feel. By offering fragments instead of conclusions, he invited introspection. By choosing silence over narration, he encouraged listening. And by sharing something so simple, he created something unforgettable. So now, as you think back to those fleeting clips from Hawaii, ask yourself again what you felt when you watched them. Was it calm, longing, comfort, or curiosity? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let others know if this story resonated with you by hitting like. And stay connected for more narratives that explore the moments artists leave unsaid. Because sometimes, the quieter stories are the ones that stay with us the longest.